here. My name's Mike Underhill. Like Joel said. This is my Britney. As people have called her for many years, although that's what she was. And thank you so much. Her awesome family who made her into an incredible woman. Well, I'm going to read the scripture that we're going to focus on right now. And Brittany's going to share from this about what it means to her as we focus in on the cross. Amen? Amen. Let's turn our Bibles to John chapter 19. And of course, this is the moment where Jesus is on the cross. And the cross is a brutal, brutal way to die. Torture, and the worst form of torture in the first century. And here, as Jesus is being tortured and literally nailed to the cross, you don't come down from the cross, you die on the cross. There's no, maybe I got a chance. And so here Jesus is on the cross, and we're going to take a look at, in this view of these incredible circumstances of pain, what Jesus' heart was. Amen? John 19, verse 25. It says, near the cross of Jesus stood his mother, his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother there, and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to her, woman, here is your son. And to the disciple, here is your mother. From that time on, this disciple took her into his home. And I'll let Brittany share.
So I love this passage because obviously we see Jesus' awesome example when he was on the cross.
Yes.
And I think a lot of times we can focus on the physical aspect of the cross where Jesus physically suffered, because that was a really big aspect of the cross. But we also know that the cross was not only the most painful way to suffer in this time, but it was also the most humiliating way to suffer. And the Romans, they thought it was a joke, so they would basically think of different ways to put people on the cross just to make it more entertaining. And so Jesus is on the cross. He's physically, it said he was beyond human recognition. So the amount of pain it took to get to that point, almost unbearable. And then, of course, he's being humiliated, and people are casting lots for his clothes. So, even before he dies, they're treating him as if he's already dead. But I love Jesus' heart, because here it says that he sees his mother there and the disciple whom he loved, which we joke because that was John who wrote this book. So, he says the disciple whom he loved, which is himself. And he says, woman, here's your son. And then to John, he says, here's your mother. And the reason I love this is because, this is in the book of John. This isn't in the regular account we usually read in Matthew. But the fact that John remembered this and that John put this in the account shows how much it stuck out to him. Because, Jesus wasn't just focused on all the suffering he was going through, just bearing through it and kind of clenching his fists until it was over and just waiting for the pain to pass. But he was actually loving people, like in the middle of the pain and in the middle of the torture. And the love that he had for these people was just so incredible that he was considering their needs. He was afraid that he was going to leave his mom and leave his best friend, and then they would have nobody. And he wanted to make sure that they were taken care of. So as we zero in on Jesus on the cross, and the most important thing is that we see the difference between us and Jesus. And I think one of the biggest differences between me and Jesus is that when I go through pain, I just want to bear up under it. And just wait till it passes. And recently we had a baby 4 months ago, and he's very cute. He's about to wake up. You can all meet him. But, one thing someone said is, you think labor and delivery is going to be hard, but just wait till the baby's born. And I thought we were joking. It's like, no, I'm sure the labor is going to be the worst of it. But, now it's just an everyday thing, all night, all day. You think you understand him, and then you realize you actually don't, and you think he's has himself, on this schedule, and then he really doesn't. And it can just feel overwhelming.
Yep.
And even last night, he was up all night, and my mom was checking on him, which I felt so bad about. But it's a sacrifice, and I just wanted to go away. I just wanted to be Brinson's age where he sleeps through the night. But Courtney says it's easier because then he's crazy, or it's much harder because he's crazy during the day. He is crazy, but yeah, just going back to Jesus, I just see the difference. And my heart is I just want to be more like Jesus. Where in the midst of the pain, I don't just bear up under it and get through, but I really love people. And I focus on other people. And I focus on meeting their needs. I focus on meeting Asher's needs and Mike's needs. And here it was someone that wasn't even related to him. It was John. It was his friend. And so that's my heart as I look at myself versus the cross. And I'm so grateful for Jesus' example, that he is someone that I can imitate, that I can strive to be like, that I pray about every morning. I really want to have that heart and be more like him.
That's awesome. Amen. Let's pray. Father God, thank you for your love being so deep, so huge, just filled with love, God, that no matter what kind of pressure was going on, you never stopped loving. And God, thank you that you set that example for us. That without that example, we wouldn't be here right now. And God, now it's time, as we take communion, to really meditate on that. And Father, remember that you call us to love as you've loved us. God, I pray that as we take this communion, Father, that we make a renewed pact with you, God. That we will love despite the circumstances. God, despite the hardships in our lives. God, that we will remember the cross. That it will leave a burning impression in our hearts for the rest of our lives. God, that we will always love no matter what the circumstance in our life is. God, thank you for allowing us to go through different experiences like Britney shared about. And God, knowing that those experiences are training us to be more like Jesus. We love you, Lord. We thank you for this time. Pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.